Greetings, humanoids. This is JD Viddy playing American Truck Simulator, or ATS. Just picked up some furniture in Astoria, Oregon, to the northwest corner. We're going to take it down the coast to Coos Bay. It's a pretty short trailer, which is nice, and hopefully it will be a relaxing drive. So let's get started.
Turn right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Oh crap. Just stupid boat. While we're waiting for this guy, let's take a look at the other bridge. So this is the bridge that goes over to Washington State. Build it high enough, you don't have to have a drawbridge. Or a lift bridge, actually. Walbert, of course, is Walmart, but the game company doesn't have a license to use Walmart. You may see that on many other signs. This truck is a Volvo VNL, 600 horsepower, has an 18-speed transmission. Both rear axles are driven, so it's called a 6x4. Well, it's called American Truck Simulator, but it's really not a simulator because the map and the timing all set up at about a ratio of 20-1. Oh, a viewpoint. I have to take off there and take a look at the ocean. Let's have a look around. Looking down the coast. I don't know if that's Newport already. Well, it's back to driving. You don't actually get to use the cruise control very much on this road. Comes in very handy out in the, Nevada and Arizona, Utah. Long, straight freeways. But then again, that is desolate wasteland, so there's trade-offs. Pacific City, okay.
Go straight.
There sure's a lot of traffic going the other way. That's what we call AI, for artificial intelligence. But they really are quite stupid. Their merger skills are really bad. They're let you go for no reason, even though they have right of way, and they'll just gladly run into you. You have to be really careful. This is a single player version of the game. So all the other vehicles are just computer generated. There's a multiplayer version where all the vehicles are actually other players from around the world. Of course, there's assholes there too. I had one recently try to run me off the road on Interstate 80 in Nevada.
Go straight.
Fortunately, he actually ended up crashing. This game has been out, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. Originally, it started out with California and Nevada. They added Arizona, New Mexico, Oregon and Washington. The most recent is Utah, as if we didn't have enough desolate wasteland. The next scheduled state is Idaho, and then followed by Colorado. And then nobody knows where they're going to go from there. They originally came out with Euro Truck Simulator 6 or 7 years ago, so there's much more of Europe they've had time to map out. The company is actually located in Prague in the Czech Republic. There's also people you can add your own custom trucks, your own custom maps. One of the big ones is called Pro Mods. They haven't done anything for American Truck Simulator yet, but they are working on British Columbia. So it'd be nice to see that soon. Oops, I'm speeding.
Go straight.
It's the Popo. I have traffic violations turned off, because it doesn't take long till you figure out it really is a rigged system. And this is not speeding violations, although they don't give you a lot of, or any warning that the speed limit is going to change in many cases. And if
Keep right.
the AI runs into you, you get fined, even though it wasn't your fault. So no need for that kind of nonsense.
Go straight.
What you're seeing on YouTube is their standard 16 to 9 aspect ratio, like you would find on a normal home TV. I actually have a monitor that's twice as wide. It's 32 to 9. So it continues off to the left and the right, so you're just seeing the middle half of it. I'm also using what they call head tracking. So even with the wider screen, if you've got to, make a left turn, you got to look for traffic coming the other way, you can turn your head and it will essentially move the camera in the cab which is much better than having to have buttons to move the camera, which is really cumbersome. And although I did put up with that for a couple months when I first started this. I think it was about $60 on Amazon, and it's a modified webcam that instead of having a filter to block infrared, it has a filter to pass infrared and somewhat block visible light. And then there's a 3D printed attachment with 3 infrared LEDs, and you could put it on your headphones, or I don't wear headphones when I'm doing this, but I attached it to a baseball cap, and the camera and the software tracks that pattern of LEDs to know which way your head is turned. And in addition to left and right, you can look down, look up. You can also set it up to detect rolling your head to the sides, but most people don't think that's of any real use. At least I'm not in this game. Getting back to the multiplayer, there's servers. There's one in the US for people who are playing American Truck Simulator. Other people from Europe can check in. And then there's a few of them for Euro Truck Simulator, because that is a lot more popular. And during the weekend, you can look in there and it will tell you how many people are in each server, and you can add them up, and sometimes there's over 5,000 people around the world doing this. Okay, we're 7 miles from the destination. I'm going to bring up the more detailed map. Coos Bay. This road goes all the way down to Eureka.
Go straight.
I think. Then maybe it merges into 101. Actually, this is 101. Come to think of it. Highway 1, the coast road in California, you can also
Keep
drive.
right. and then turn right.
Like San Francisco through Santa Cruz down to Santa Maria,
Turn right.
and it merges into 101.
Keep left. This is where it ends.
Such a cheery GPS guy. See if I can park this pig. $5,300, which is probably 10 times what an actual truck driver would actually get. So that's that trip. We're in Coos Bay. Thanks for watching.